channel. Welcome to Shore Herbal Medicine. Welcome to Shore Herbal Knowledge. I do want to apologize because today I was going to get into neuropathy with you and so far, and I did not gather up all the information or do all the things that I had planned to do in order to discuss this subject. What I wanted to do is to give out all the herbs and so far that actually help you with neuropathy and so far and things like that. So what I'm going to do, I've already started and so far, so I'm going to make that my mission to do this next week instead. I'm going to be talking about neuropathy and the herbal medicines that can help you with that and so far. And there are several, so I will be getting into each of those particular herbs. So today we're going to actually talking about Redroot and the health benefits that Redroot gives you and so forth. And this is also a great herb to have around your house and things like that. Redroot has been used for centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. And most herbalists that I know of do still continue to use red roots in their practice, as I do. Okay, so you can get Red Root on our website and so forth, and it's https semicolon backslash backslash mdesigners inc dot wixsite dot com slash Shaw Herbal Garden and so forth. Or you can just contact me and send me an email or something like that or text message, and I will be able to assist you with that purchase. Okay, red root is really great for the liver, which is one of the most important health benefits that it does give to you. Also, it helps you with your immune system and it helps you with the digestive system. Those three things right there are major to me, and so far it is very, very important for for those particular symptoms and things like that. Red root also do help you with common ailments as well, like colds, fevers. It also helps you with pneumonia, which is not very common. And I did say it does help you with the digestive problems and so far. Toothache is one of those things that, and also that red root helps with too, as well as urinary tract infection, in the women's and things like that. So red root is actually a really great herb. It do help in major areas and so forth, and then it do help in actually common areas. Like it helps you with, like I said, the liver. It helps you also with the spleen. I missed that part. It helps you with your immune system and it helps you with the digestive system. I consider those common areas, but major areas as well, and so far, especially when you're dealing with the liver and you're also dealing with the immune system. The digestive system is more of a common thing because most of us do have digestive issues because of improper eating and whatever and things like that. But when it comes to the spleen, that is not very common and so forth, and it does help with that as well. Um, Common things that do help you with colds, fever, not so common pneumonia and so forth. Um, and it does help with urinary tract infection in women and so forth. So this is a really great herb to help, and as you can see, it goes it kind of like spreads itself out and so far and everything. So when you're using that, just like when you use most or any other herbal medicine so far, it's going to cover several things. It's herbal medicine is a broad thing and so far. It don't just cover one thing. It covers several things and so far, and that's the reason why herbal medicine is really great to have, and it's natural and so far. And of course, some of the herbal medicine, as I've spoken to you before, like bloodroot, and so forth. We did a video on that a couple weeks ago. Now, bloodroot is one of those strong herbal medicines and so forth, and you do find some strong herbal medicine and so forth, and you do find like some bitterants, herbal medicine, things like that. but they're all natural, but they all have different ingredients and so forth, which is the reason why it's so important that you seek a herbalist or healthcare provider, especially if you're taking other traditional medicine and things like that, because you don't want any bad interactions and so forth with any herbal medicine and all that. A lot of people that come to herbalists, as I've said many times before, are under doctor's care or have been under doctor's care. And what has happened is they come to herbalists and so forth for a natural treatment and so forth, because whatever the doctor is giving them and so forth is not actually helping or not helping that much. And so they want to try to transition themselves and so forth into better health and so forth and things like that. And so they decide to try herbal medicine. Herbal medicine, I've said this many times before too, is God's medicine. It is medicine that has grown from the ground and so forth. And this is what people used back in the day, not just back in biblical days, but back in the day and so forth, when there weren't that many doctors and hospitals and all the things that we do have now. Urban medicine was always here, and so forth. So it is important still to seek a doctor. You know, I would never again say not to seek a doctor and so forth. If you are sick, please do seek a doctor and so forth. Also, if you are interested in herbal medicine, seek a herbalist and or a healthcare provider and so forth. Because these are the people that can help you get through the of stages of your ailments and so forth, to help you and so forth to get better and all that. So basically, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, herbal medicine is important. It's been important and still important back in the day, and it's still important today. We still have a lot of people that are basically using herbal medicine and so forth. And of course, it's a lot more herbalists out here to help them as well. So let's get to the bullet facts again. So for this is Redroot herbal medicine and so forth. And again, it helps you with your liver. Remember, I said because the other herbal medicine that we did talk about also help with the liver. And I said then that okay, you only have one liver. If that liver is damaged, you will have to have liver transplant or something else because the liver doesn't heal itself. So red root herbal medicine helps the liver health. It does help with the spleen, and so forth. And there's a lot of ways to look at that with the spleen, because I would have to look into what condition we referring to when we say the spleen. But it does say that red root does aid in helping the spleen. We do know that red root also helps the immune system. It also helps with the digestive system. It also helps you with common issues like colds, fever, toothaches, and so forth. And it also helps you with pneumonia and it helps women with urinary tract infections and things like that. So yeah. Now there's also too a little point that I'm going to add to the end of this and so forth before I go. If you are taking blood thinners, which a lot of people do take blood thinners, or one of those people that do take blood clots and so forth and things like that, you also want to avoid red roots. You want to avoid this red root, this herbal medicine, and seek another herbal medicine and so forth instead. Okay. Some of the herbal medicine, as I was saying before, are really strong and so forth and everything. And I usually don't like I'll give you the side effects and so forth. I'm thinking, okay, I usually don't give the side effects and so forth because most herbal medicine don't have side effects and so forth, but some of them do and so forth. And if I see that it does have side effects and so far, I will go ahead and point a couple of those out to you and so far. Because again, herbal medicine is a or natural herb and so far, but some of them are potent, some of them are strong. And for red root and so far, it is not advisable to, you know, if you're taking blood thinners or if you're one of those people that have a lot of blood clots where you have to take blood thinners and so forth, you may want to avoid red root and so forth, and then seek a herbal healthcare provider, you know, so that you can get the help. And before I go, that is one of the things that is important because when you seek a herbal or healthcare provider, they will give you that information and so forth as well when they look up and so forth. And that's one of the things I said about interacting your traditional medicine and your herbal medicine interacting with each other and so forth. But it's not just that as well. It's just like I'm saying, some people do have blood clots. And why? I mean, there's a slew of reasons why a person will have blood clots and so forth. And these people that do have these blood clots are put on blood thinners and so forth. So you do have to know that and so forth. And that's one of the reasons why you need to seek a herbalist or healthcare provider so that you can give them all this information so that they can help you to pick or choose or advise you or suggest to you which herbal medicine will fit you and fit your symptoms and things like that without giving you something that's going to badly interact with the traditional medicine you're taking and so forth. So it's always advisable to do your own research as well. Always say that too. Do your own research and so forth, and everything because you yourself do not want to just jump up and take something and so forth if you're on traditional medicine and so forth. But using a herbalist and healthcare provider, they know the lingo, they can search the information up for you, and they can, help recommend herbal medicine that is going to make your life a whole lot better. Um, you know, you know, say what's the word? Living well, a wellness life. Yeah, wellness life. Living well and having a wellness life. Okay, that's what I was going to say. And that's what we all want for you and everyone. So if you cannot use this information, pass it on to someone who might can. Because we all want you to have to live well and have a wellness life. And I will see you again next week. I'm going to be bringing up neuropathy. I promise I'm going to get to that, get all the information out and everything to you and talk about it because it's been advertising a lot and so far. And even, in my family, we do have that. And most of the people, it's a common thing especially in the elderly, some not in the elderly, and so for neuropathy and so forth. We're going to discuss, all the symptoms, and we're going to discuss the herbal medicine, different herbal medicine, and so forth. That's going to help you